Hey everybody, it's Chris from Cyclelane.bike. Today I'm reviewing the Masi Evoluzione Ultegra Di2 model. Here in New Zealand, Masi, they're not a really well-known brand, but they're loud, they're proud, and they have a really rich history. For those of you that want to know more, there's a link on the blog to find out a little bit more about the history of Masi, but basically they've been building steel frame bikes since, well, about the end of the war. The colour scheme this year is pretty loud compared to last year. They've gone bright, they've gone colourful for 2015. This particular model, the Ultegra Di2 equipped Masi Evoluzione, features a mix of red, white, blue and yellows. Each of the models across the 2015 range features a different colour scheme, and the different colour schemes denotes the different group set that it comes with, be it 105 right through to Durace. Now, for those of you who are not Italian, and I probably am butchering the pronunciation, Evoluzione means evolution, who'd have thought? And basically the model is a continuation of all of Masi's experience. So you get a bike that's a really stiff bike, but still compliant for really all-day riding. It's a great mix. The frame, it features Masi's total overdrive system, which means that they've concentrated strength in the right places, but still give you the compliance that you've come to expect with this particular model. I can tell you that the frame is quite happily soaks up the shock of riding over a manhole cover without sending shockwaves back up your spine. The geometry, it's not full-on performance end of Masi's range. They do have the sort of more race-oriented bike, but this is a really great all-purpose bike featured, you know, from climbing right through to criterium racing. The Masi is stable at speed. I tried it out with the full-on race tuck, getting down on the top tube. I can tell you that it's hugely more stable than my own road bike, which is quite reassuring. They've really managed to balance the sort of geometry well so that it's stable, but it does turn really well. It gives you a lot of confidence just to lean on it and push it hard through a corner. In terms of kit, as I said, it does come out with the Shimano Di2, and that's great because the Di2 is just buttery smooth, and it features things like trim adjustments so that as you move up and down the cassette, the front derailleur will move slightly to minimise the tension on the chain. It comes fitted with the Spanish company Rotor. Their cranks on it, they look brilliant, and let's face it, part of it is about the looks. The bike comes fitted with Mercury S2 Clincher wheels. Mercury are an American company who have made the wheels. These are slightly wider than your usual wheels that you might be accustomed to, and that means they accommodate the 25-700C perfectly. And there's a bit of a trend towards 25C because they are a more compliant wheel, but with no real increase in rolling resistance, so you get the best of both worlds. Basically, summing it up, I'm really impressed with the Masi. It's a really comfortable cockpit, you know, really nice to ride, compliant, doesn't jar you around, but also looks the business. The colour scheme is fantastic. The model retails here in New Zealand for around about $5,000. It's on the floor at Hot Cycles, and thanks to Hot Cycles for the test bike. They have a full range right from the 105 through to the top end. All I can say is a good bike for long miles, and it's great value in terms of its buying price. That's all there is to it. Thanks for watching. That's Chris Bayliss from Cyclelane.bike.